Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 860th day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 546,270 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 1,280 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 16 tanks, 17 armored combat vehicles, 57 artillery systems, 1 multiple launch rocket system, 2 air defense system, 27 drones, 1 cruise missile, 63 vehicles, and 12 pieces of special equipment. The Russians launched 136 combat clashes and carried out 41 airstrikes, including 58 anti-aircraft missiles on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 457 kamikaze drones and carried out 3,000 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. The interplay between ongoing Russian offensive operations in the Chasiv Yar, Toretsk, and Avdiivka directions indicates that the Russian military command may intend to leverage the ongoing Toretsk push to create operational opportunities for advances in either the Chasiv Yar or Avdiivka areas. Russian preparations that can support multiple future branch plans in Donetsk Oblast suggest a more developed level of operational planning and foresight than the Russian command has proven capable of executing thus far in the war since early 2022. The ability of this operational planning to come to fruition, however, will be bounded by the overall poor tactical level capabilities of Russian forces currently fighting in these areas. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán likely used his unannounced visit to Kiev on July 2 to posture himself as a peacemaker following Hungary's accession to the European Union Council presidency on July 1, but Orbán's efforts are very unlikely to bring about any robust peace in Ukraine. The Kremlin is waging an intensified information campaign aimed at pushing Ukraine to negotiate with Russia on Russian terms, and any Russian, Western, or other efforts to cajole Ukraine to prematurely negotiate with Russia would only weaken Ukraine and embolden further Russian aggression inside and beyond Ukraine. Several Russian State Duma deputies proposed a bill that would exclude a significant number of ethnicities from Russia's compatriots resettlement program, undermining the Kremlin's efforts to leverage its compatriots abroad to offset Russian labor shortages and set informational conditions to justify potential hybrid operations against other countries with Russian and Russian-speaking populations. Ukrainian forces struck an ammunition depot at a Russian military base in occupied Crimea on July 1 that reportedly housed Shahd drones. Russia may be intensifying its efforts to conduct reconnaissance and disrupt communications in the underwater and airspace near NATO states. Russian authorities appear to be publicly fixating on crackdowns against fight clubs and restricting the niqab to signal that Russian authorities are adequately combating terrorist threats in the North Caucasus instead of addressing systemic issues of Islamist extremism in the region. Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a decree on July 2 assigning the Russian 999th Air Base in Kant, Kyrgyzstan the Guards honorific for mass heroism and bravery. Russia is reportedly recruiting women from Russian penal colonies to fight in Ukraine, and some of these recruits are reportedly fighting on the front line. Russian forces recently advanced near Vovchansk, Chasiv Yar, Avdiivka, and the Donetsk-Zaporizhia Oblast border area. In Zelensky's daily video he spoke about 3 areas. Firstly, Viktor Orbán's visit and Ukraine-Hungary relations. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán's visit to Ukraine, coinciding with Hungary's EU presidency, signifies the importance of European unity. The visit resulted in discussions on peace and cooperation, with plans to draft a new agreement to solidify good neighborly relations between Ukraine and Hungary. Secondly, support from the Netherlands and government transition. He spoke with Mark Rutte, thanking him for his support as he transitions to a new role in the North Atlantic Alliance. The Netherlands has significantly aided Ukraine, and he expressed gratitude and well wishes to the new Dutch government. Lastly, government reports and energy sector efforts. Key government reports highlighted threats and opportunities, regional challenges due to the war, and the need for reconstruction. Emphasis was placed on defensive measures for energy facilities and expanding electricity imports from European partners. Instructions were given to ensure communication during power outages and to keep the public informed about energy sector progress and deficits. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.